Welcome back to Klarmann Builds Your Ride. Today we got the new 78 Series Land Cruiser. But before we get into it, let's roll the intro. Alright, so let's start at the front. So right here we got the Laser Lamp Elite Sentinels. They're a great light. And then on the bull bar here we've mounted the GME XRS aerial. We'll jump under the bonnet, see what's under there. There it is. Alright, we might as well start on this side. So on the battery we got our twin MIDI fuse holder on our twin MIDI bracket, and then just on the side here is our relay for our spotlights. Up here in the middle is our upgraded alternator wiring kit, because we've installed a new alternator. Down here, this is the Black Series alternator, and then right here is our filler for our tank, because there's two water tanks on this car, and this is for one of the tanks, and then there's another filler at the back for the other tank. Alright, let's probably jump in the back. Alright, so let's jump in the back here. So right here we got the MSA drawers, two drawers, and they got the inbuilt lights. So as soon as you open it, the light comes on. If you don't want it on, there's a switch on them as well, so you can just turn them off. But we normally just leave them on, because they'll automatically turn on when you open the door, and then they'll automatically turn off when you close the door, just like that. Up top here, we got the MSA drop slide. That one you just pull down, pull out. Drops down. Get to your fridge easily. We got the cage around it as well to protect it. So this is the National Lunar 90 litre fridge. It's an amazing fridge. It's got two latches, proper open, fridge and freezer. So these National Lunar fridges are one of the lowest drawing fridges on the market, which is great because then it prolongs your battery life, as well as you can stay off grid for longer. And then close this up. Slide her in. Lock her in place. So just down below near the tow ball, we've got the second filler for the water tank. So the one in the engine bay is for one tank, this one's for the second tank. And then just below here, we've got an Anderson plug, and this is so you can plug a blanket in. So you got a solar panel on the top, 200 watt, and then you can plug a blanket in as well. Just on side here, we got our 2000 watt Redarc inverter, as well as on the top we got the Redvision screen, because we got a Manager 30 in here, as well as a BCDCN 25, so you got a total of 55 amps of charging, hence why we upgraded the alternator. So after we finished the build, the car went to Mission 4x4 and they installed this gull wing here on the side, and you can see you can easily get to the Redarc RS3 2000 watt inverter to easily plug in your 240. So just behind the drawers we've mounted the 200 amp hour battery from Amptron, as well as the Redarc shunt, so you can monitor on your phone as well as through the display on the back there. We got our mega fuse holders here. We got some MIDI fuse holders as well. This is the Manager 30 mounted down on the floor, as well as the BCDCN 25 amp core, and then we got the TVMS Rogue from Redarc as well, mounted on the back. And then just above it all is the Egon DC hub, which controls everything, makes it super easy for installs. And then just to the side here, you can see we've got a cord, we've got coiled up 240 cable connected to the inverter. So you got 240 cable right here, easy access. And then just above here in the corner, we've got a shower outlet, and that's because we've mounted the shower awning right there, so you can hook your shower up to there to get water. So you don't have to hook it up from the back, you just plug it in there, have your shower right here. And our system that we installed fits nicely behind the rear seats, so you can still carry your mates or your family. So after we finished the filming, went back into our workshop where the guys installed these covers over the electrical system. And this is to protect the system, so if a customer would ever store anything back there or throw anything back there, it's not going to damage the system at all, and it's all going to be protected. And just down here in the corner is our module for our key fob switching, which we can show you when we get outside. You can turn all the lights on just by remote. So we'll head outside and we'll show you that. And just on each door, we've mounted national lunar lights. They're multicolour as well as dimmable. Oh, turn it off then. Amber as well. And they're on both sides, on brackets. As well as up on this side, we've got the camera for the ParkMate rear view mirror camera, which we've mounted in the rear view mirror spot. And then just down here in this panel below, you can't see it, but we've actually mounted the air compressor. We've got the ARB twin. As well as we've got the 4-litre tank that we've mounted underneath the car. And you can turn it all on by the Redvision screen. And you can turn all your lights on as well that we've mounted. And you can also see the water tank levels that we've installed underneath the car. We've got 2 tanks, a fresh water and then showering water. And you can turn this all on multiple ways. So you can turn it on the Redvision screen in the dash on the car, as well as you can turn them all on with the key fob. So you got the rear ones, you got left and you got right, as well as you got zombie mode number 4, which will turn them all on at the same time. As well as you can turn them all on by the app of the Redvision app. Alright, so let me show you what we can do on this app here. So this has your 2 water tanks, has all your battery percentage, has your battery status, the voltage, how hot it is, temperature of it. Tells you the charges, how much is coming in, how much is going out with your loads. It's telling you what your inverter is doing. So right now we've got it off, so it's not doing anything. It's telling you solar, so we got 9.2 volts of solar coming in, nothing from the car because the car's off. 3.2 watts of solar that we're getting in at the moment. Then we can go to the control screen, so we can actually turn everything on and off remotely. So we've got our work lights, all the different switches that we install, you can all turn on and off here. We've got the zombie mode, turns them all on. Got our 2 water pumps, as well as our compressor. And you can also turn on the inverter on and off here, all by your phone. So it's pretty cool. You can either do it on your phone, or you can do it on the screen, do it in the cab, you can do it some switching on the key fob. So you got 4 ways to turn your lights on and off, or your pumps, or your compressor. Phone, screen, key fob, dash. 4 ways. And let's show where the air compressor outlet is. We've got the Mission 4x4 panel. So we've got the ARB compressor outlet, as well as another shower outlet, as well as a drinking water outlet. And they're on 2 different pumps, so they don't mix. And you got the 2 tanks, so they'll never mix. Up the top here is the shower awning. And then we've got the utility, laser lamp utility 25s on all 4 corners of the tent. And the tent that's up there is, we've got the tent from the Bush company, it's the AX27. As well as mounted on the passenger side is the Bush company as well, awning 270 XT. All right, let's put this ladder on. We'll see what we did inside the tent. And you can see just below that we've got a plug, so the tent is fully removable. So it's not hardwired in, you can easily just unplug it, take the tent off. Just jump inside. All right, so now we're inside the penthouse. You can see we've got heaps of space in here. These tents are super comfy. And we installed a national lunar light up here, again. And then down on each side, we've installed our USB socket, the dual USB, as well as the 12-volt socket on either side. So both people can charge their phones at night or whatever they want to do. And you've got the light so you can see. And you can see here, there's this light here that comes from the factory, from the Bush company. Just plug it in with the USB. And then you got all these pockets here with heaps of storage, all factory. This is a great tent, super comfy, this mattress. But let's jump into the cab and see what we did in there. So inside here now, we haven't done too much. Just up top here is the ParkMate rear view camera display. And it's got an inbuilt dash camera just on the side. So it's 2-in-1, dash camera and rear view mirror. Just below here we've got all our switches. So we've got our 2 pumps, and then we've got our lights for all around the car. And then the cool thing about these is if you were to accidentally switch it on, which I get it out of my pocket, if you accidentally switch it on like in your pocket, it'll light up here, so it'll tell you that it's actually turned on. So you can easily see if it's on, even if you accidentally turned it on through another one of the 4 ways to switch it on. Just up here is our pass-through for our UHF handheld, the XRS, which we just got sitting here. The customer's going to mount this where he likes best himself. We always leave it up to the customer so that we don't mess it up. They can get it exactly where they want. All right, that's now everything on this 78 series. And with that, this car's now officially ready to drive anywhere. If you'd like more information, you can head to our website, klarmann.com.au, or you'll like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ready to Drive Anywhere. And I'll see you next time.